During this episode, I cycled down the most beautiful route yet, spending many nights next to scenic lakes, seeing a lot of unbelievable wildlife and making even more great friends. We started in Watson Lake, heading south at the junction. We camped next to the incredibly blue Boya Lake, before taking our chances in a slightly creepy abandoned motel in Dease Lake, grabbed a lovely meal in Tatogga and reached Meziadin junction and took the detour to Stewart for a beautiful ride, glacier and even more bears, making my way solo to the closest town for bike shop, Smithers. Here we are, just about to leave Watson Lake, leave our lovely motel. We're going to have a quick stop off at the signpost forest. The bikes feel heavy, they always feel so heavy after entering somewhere where you've eaten all the food and then restarting when you've then got like fully packed. We've probably got about like 5 to 6 days worth of food on the bike at the moment. I think we only need 3, but the supermarket's probably cheaper here, so just stocked up. So yeah, heavy bikes, but ready to go. You excited?
Yes. I want to go to the Cassiar highway. I'm very excited.
You know, it's like he's reading off a script. Okay, here we are, non-scripted in Spanish.
Estoy muy contento de salir de aquí, 3 noches en una cama durmiendo muy bien, pero ahora vamos a acampar, vamos a la Cassiar highway.
There we go. We arrived here yesterday, Boya Lake. Woo! This place was amazing. Just cycling down and seeing how blue the water was is unbelievable. It's honestly so beautiful. And I'm so glad I was able to camp here. We actually got here and there was another few cyclists and they told us that it was $50 to camp here. So we thought, oh, we're probably not going to do it. And then luckily the lady who was sort of running this place, she said that one, she wasn't going to charge us prices for non-locals, so that was nice, that made it cheaper. And also she just split the price between 5 of the cyclists, so we ended up paying like $4 each instead of 50 each. So yeah, that was amazing. And now me and my friend Ruben, we are going to go take one of these out and have a little paddle and maybe have a bit of a half-day rest day here before we crack on. sure if the photos, the videos are going to do any of this justice, but the water is just, it's so blue. Just look at that. Like the Caribbean, eh?
Espectacular.
It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Just arrived in a place called Jade City, famous for, that's right, you guessed it, Jade.
Vamos a comprar.
No, muy caro, tan caro. However, I saw a sign saying free coffee, so yeah, not really that interested in Jade, to be honest. It'd be cool to see what they got, but I'm all about that coffee. Got this café? Yeah. Venga. That's us, just leaving Jade City now. Pretty good place, free coffee, free Wi-Fi. So yeah, had a little root beer there as well. Nice people. And now we're back on the road with this headwind. Oi! That's us, just starting day 3 of the Cassiar highway. Had a lovely little camping spot last night. We both slept good, and hopefully make it to Dease Lake today. That is the aim. Hey, Dease Lake?
No, I think no.
Why? ¿Por qué?
Too much kilometers.
This happens every day in the morning. I say, look, we can go to this place. He said, no, too far. Every day we make it there. The next morning, I think we can go here. No, it's too far. Todos los días que paso. Está bien. El vuelo es muy en forma. Just saw a beaver down there. That's the second time this trip I've seen a beaver, but that was so close. The first time I saw it, it was right underneath me on the bridge. It was so big. Me and Ruben couldn't believe how big that thing was. Like, I honestly thought it was going to be, I don't know, maybe I don't know, like a foot or something. That thing looked almost like 2.5 foot long, and it was chunky as well. It looked hench. It looked like he'd been working out. Had a good pre-season of swimming training, that beaver. So yeah, that was awesome to see. I was just saying to Ruben that one of my favourite parts on this trip is seeing the animals. Like, without a doubt, I love seeing the animals, and we're in such a great position being on the bikes to see them, because well, sometimes it's sketchy with bears because we're coming to the animals like quite quiet, but it's so awesome to see them. Yeah, that was mega. Literally just maybe 20 minutes after seeing that beaver come up here, I was too slow to get a photo, but I saw a wolf. Out of all the animals, I really wanted to see a wolf, so that was, yeah, super cool. Canis lupus. It's so funny that you've seen my video.
Yes.
It makes me feel famous.
It's for me.
Yeah,
For me.
yeah.
Because I put your videos in my Facebook.
Yeah. Right, just met a couple on the road from Brazil, Jonas and Bruna, and they cycled from Brazil to Ushuaia in Argentina, where I'm going, and then up to here, and then hopefully they want to go to Prudhoe Bay. And yeah, they recognise us both from
Very famous.
oh yeah, we're famous. They watched my video the other day, so they were like, oh, we know you from the video. So yeah, that's me, famous. And but thanks to Ruben, because they only know me because they watched they've been watching Ruben's videos, and he's been sharing a lot of my stuff. So yeah, mi abuelo es famoso, pero ahora estoy también, ¿no?
Yeah.
Uy, cuidado. Hyder. Hyder.
Where are you guys headed?
I'm going to Argentina.
Oh, really?
Eventually, yeah.
All the way with the bike?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Where'd you start?
Prudhoe Bay.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah. And then he's going to Arizona Phoenix, and he also started in Prudhoe Bay. So, yeah. What about you guys?
What are you guys, crazy?
we are a bit crazy.
You got is that a GoPro or what?
GoPro, drone, camera, yeah.
Drone too.
We got it all, yeah.
Very cool, guys. Yeah. Just you're the only one going to Argentina?
There's loads of cyclists on this road going to Argentina. Like, yeah, it's crazy. It's because of the route. There's only like a certain amount of routes you can take. So you'll probably meet another 5 cyclists or something going to Argentina.
Wow.
It's insane, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, have a safe trip, man.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bye.
We just saw a bear, a mum and cub, quite close, and the mum was limping, and as I was coming towards them, the mum was sort of like coming onto the road a little bit, and then luckily a car came, and we just said, hey, can we just stay by the car as we pass the bears? And they were like, yeah, of course, no problem. And then we did that. It still felt a little bit uneasy because as I was coming towards them in the first part, the bear like came towards us, so even though we had the car there, I didn't feel too good. But yeah, then just had a little chat with those people then. Oh, we are close to Dease Lake, very close. So we are just in Dease Lake now. Had actually quite a nice meal, a little restaurant. Well, I wouldn't say restaurant, more just like a sort of burger shack just over there. And my good friend Iskut, who I cycled a little bit with after Fairbanks, he sent me loads of videos. He sent me loads of photos of some places around here, and he said that he actually stayed in an abandoned motel just down there. There's quite a few people about, so we're waiting until sort of the coast is clear, and then me and Ruben are gonna go sleep in this abandoned motel as well, hopefully, because there's literally there's nowhere to stay around here. It is yeah, it's pretty barren apart from abandoned buildings. Like, I mean, we could probably even stay in this one here where Ruben's charging his things, but yeah. This is the room where I stayed last night. I'm just going to make a quick exit out of here this morning because we just don't want to get caught in here by police or by any way local, so yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. That's us, it's at the motel. This is where we stayed. We had to take our bikes up the stairs and through this door, which was a bit of an epic. We actually both said that we didn't actually sleep that well in there, because you're, for us anyway, just constantly thinking about like, are the police gonna come? Is somebody drunk or on drugs gonna come? And yeah, so even though it's like, oh, it's nice you have like a bed and everything like that, to be honest, I sleep much better in my tent, like in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, not a great sleep. So, but options like really limited. So yeah, it is what it is. But day 4 on the Cassiar highway, so we'll see what today has to offer. Going to go and do a quick shop at the supermarket here. We think from here, so Dease Lake southwards, there's actually quite a few places. I say quite a few places, like every maybe 60 miles, which is quite a few for us. That's like one a day or something like that. So yeah, but we'll see. We have a new teammate who's just joined us. His dog's just run out the camp. We've probably been going still like, I don't know, like 3 kilometers now, and he's coming with us. If this dog stays with us till lunchtime, 1, I'm gonna give him some bags to carry, and 2, I'm gonna give him some of my lunch, because he's an absolute grafter. We're done 8 miles now. It's pretty much been 8 miles of uphill. Eventually the police just stopped us and said, hey, is that your dog? Because he's far behind. We said no, he's been following us since we left town. So the police officer's gonna check his collar and take him back. Cars were like beeping at us and stuff as well, because he kept running in the road, and we're like, hey, he's not our dog, he's a free spirit. Just here at the beautiful lake with Ruben. We camped over here yesterday with Marika and Alex, which was nice. We met them as we was coming up the hill. Yesterday we woke up, we had probably one of the worst sleeps in that motel, and then we probably had one of the best days yesterday. It was a long climb, but it was beautiful because it was more like a sort of European climb, because we climbed up for like half the day and then just absolutely smashed it down and came into all these mountains here, just into Iskut, and it was amazing. Around every corner it just opened up and just got better and better. And then this guy earlier earlier on in the day, told us about this spot, so we camped here. And yeah, it was just awesome, and awesome to camp as like a 4 as well. So yeah, it was mega. And there's some nice loons going around here. These loons are so cool. They'll dive into the water like right in front of you, and then they'll pop up like, honestly, like hundreds of meters away. Just seen a black wolf. It just crossed the road in front of me, and it was so big. I couldn't believe it. I actually saw a stuffed wolf exactly like this in one of the lodges a few days ago, and just thought, oh my god, like no way are they that big. That was huge. Just very randomly looked down at my bottom wheel, and it was just going oh like this, and turns out the broken spoke here, which isn't ideal, but I do have spare ones, and luckily Alex, who's with us, he's I think he's all over his bike stuff, which I'm not. So maybe we'll be able to put that spoke in, but I think it's a fairly big job, but we'll see. I'm a mile away, I think, from Bell 2, which is like a restaurant and petrol station. That's where Ruben is now, so yeah, at least I'm not completely in the middle of nowhere. That's me back on the road now, just leaving Bell 2. I took out the broken spoke. There's no way of putting the new one in because it's on the cassette side. And also Alex showed me that I have a few cracks in my rims that I didn't even notice. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get the whole wheel changed when I get to Smithers, which isn't actually too far away from here. I think it might be like 3 days. Yeah, I just need to maybe take it a bit easier, as easy as I can. Luckily the roads are really nice here, so it limits the impact that it will have on the rear wheel, so you know, which is going to prevent any more damage. But yeah, just a bit of damage control at the moment, taking it easy. Everybody's got the optimal snack, Snickers.
Mucha power.
Bosh. Vamos! Vámonos! Here we are, we've just arrived at Meziadin Junction, all of us. Bam! And then from here, maybe we'll stay here, and also maybe we'll go up to Stewart, because the supermarket in here isn't actually that great at all, and I need some food. But I've been told that the one at Stewart is a little bit better, so yeah, we'll see. Gucci gang! Just got to our campsite at Meziadin Junction. Got a lovely electric fence, which is always nice. Now me and Ruben are going to go and have a little dip in the lovely lake that they have down there, have a little wash, and then tomorrow we're going to go to Stewart. Bear spray at all times. Lady said they saw a grizzly here.
Look this in
today, or what?
2 grizzlies here.
Oh yeah. He says there's 2 grizzlies cutting around there. They're not food conditioned yet, which is good because it means that like that they're not going to come into the tents or associate people or tents with food, which is nice. But yeah, always got to be aware. But anyway, we're going to go for a swim in this little lake over here. Hey mate, you're not supposed to park there. This is a perfect demonstration of what you should do with bears.
Over the next couple of days, we took our time to relax, do some shopping, and see what the quaint town of Stewart had to offer.
Today me and Ruben are going up to the Salmon Glacier. We're gonna first go to a river viewing point where we potentially see grizzly bears eating salmon, and then from there we're gonna hitch a ride up. Originally I did want to cycle, but my rim is cracked, my spokes are broken, so I'm only cycling what I need to cycle to do this route. Hopefully we can get a ride and go to the glacier. So we just came down from the glacier, and then we just popped into the bear observatory, and we was just about to leave, and bosh, we saw a big old grizzly bear eating a salmon, which was insane to see that close. Yeah, really cool. There is loads of people there though, like everyone's literally like fighting space just to try and see. Look at the fish, look at these salmon. So crazy how they're just there. I find that honestly just as fascinating as seeing the bear itself. But yeah, there is so many people there just all like fighting to get a space. It's a bit like, I don't know, once you stand there a little bit you don't want to be there too long. Really grateful to see that. That was fucking awesome.
Hello! I just want to sew together what's happened over the past couple of days.
So when I left Stewart, my bike got a lot worse and the wheel was just wobbling even more, probably because it was now loaded with more weight. So part hitchhiking and part riding, I managed to get here to Smithers, which meant I managed to get into the bike shop, which was awesome because then I got the wheel rebuilt. I also got a new tyre because that was falling apart, and then some new grips and a new seat just to actually make myself feel comfortable for this trip. So that was mega. I'm currently in the house of a lady called Mika, which is super kind, and I was connected to her through the bike shop. And then over the next few days I'm just going to be editing, trying to get the Cassiar highway video out, and then I will then be heading down to Prince George and then south to the border as soon as possible, for reasons that I can't quite share yet on here, but I will eventually. And I also just wanted to take this time just to thank everybody that's supported me, whether that's a subscription, a like, or a positive comment on YouTube. I'm genuinely always overwhelmed by every time I upload a video or post on social media, the response that I get back. It is honestly like unbelievable. Like I never thought I would even get like 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so it is just amazing just to have like over that. It's crazy. I'd also like to make a special thank you to people that have supported me on Patreon. So that's Benny T, Jim Becking, Mike Ford, and Jack Stoko. Thank you guys so much. A little seriously goes a long way with regards to this stuff. And if you're watching this video and you liked it and you enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I never thought I'd be saying those words, but yeah, do all that stuff if you enjoy it, because yeah, it is a bit of work that goes into the video, so I would appreciate the share. Thank you, and stay tuned for the next one.